Hey scholars, thanks so much for watching this video so that you can be prepared for next week. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. For next week, we're going to start talking about text structures. And text structures is dealing with informational text, and all it means is how a text is written, like the format of the text. Okay, so let's write that. So text structures is just simply how a text is written. So there's actually 5 different text structures that we're going to go through for the video. The first one is called description. Now, an author will write a text in the structure description when they want to give a central idea and then provide details about it. This past week, we've been talking about that central idea and those supporting evidence, the supporting details. So let's go ahead and write that. So it's dealing with a main idea and details. So I'll say gives an idea and details. So the first text structure is called description. The second one is called sequence. Now we've heard that word before, right? Sequence is putting things in order. It's going in a chronological order that's dealing with time. So for example, if you're writing about someone's life, or you're reading a book about someone's life, that's going to be in sequence, like when they were born, how they were when they were a kid, how they grew up, when they were a teenager, when they got older. That's a sequence. It's dealing with someone's life, and that goes in order. Okay? So the text structure number 2 is called sequence. And sequence is going in time order. Anytime you're putting events in order, that's talking about sequence, okay? So the third text structure, so first we have description, the second one is sequence, and the third one is called cause and effect. Cause and effect, I talked about it just a little bit before, but the cause is why something happened, and the effect is what actually happened. Remember my example about when it rains, a rainbow will appear in the sky? So what happens? A rainbow appeared. Why did a rainbow appear? That's the cause. The cause would be because it rained. Okay? So the third one is cause and effect. So cause and effect, it tells how one event causes another. The rain causes a rainbow, okay? So this one tells how one event causes another. Alright guys, we're almost done. Thanks for hanging in there with me. So, description, sequence, cause and effect. The fourth text structure that we're going to learn about on next week is called problem and solution. Now, any story or sometimes with informational text, the author will give a problem, and then at the end, they will say how to solve that problem. Like, how do you fix the issue or the problem that's going on? So, for example, we read a story called Living in the Desert. A problem would be it's sandy, it's very sandy and windy in the desert, so to keep the sand from getting in the people's eyes, they will have to wear cloths around their face to keep the sand out of their eyes. That's problem and solution. The problem is really sandy and windy. The solution, the type of clothes that you could wear to protect your skin and to protect your face. Okay, so problem and solution. So for problem and solution, it gives a problem and then how it is solved. Gives a problem and tells how it is solved. Guys, we are doing great. We have one more text structure, and that is compare and contrast. When we compare and contrast, in a story that we could have, we can compare anything. We can compare apples and oranges. We can compare insects to amphibians. We can compare many different things. We can compare Target and Walmart. You're seeing how something is alike and how something is different. Okay, so the last one is compare and contrast. And this one tells how two things are alike and different. And there you have it. Now you know all of the text structures. Number one is description. That's giving an idea and then some details about it. Number two is sequence. That's going in time order, the events going in order. The third is cause and effect. So it tells how one event causes another. Number four, problem and solution. It gives a problem and then how to solve it. And the last text structure is compare and contrast. So it tells how two things are alike and how they are different. And remember, a text structure, all that is how the author wrote the selection, wrote the story. Okay? So, now, remember that you can watch this video again, watch it as many times as you need to. You can stop, rewind it, you can fast forward, anything to help your learning. Okay, I will also be sending a Kahoot so that you can review what you just learned from the video. Can't wait to see you guys next week, and we can dive deep into text structures.